Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we got some stuff to talk about. Dang it. Hold on a minute. I forgot to do this. Dang it. I was just so excited to get on here and start blabbing about video game stuff that I completely forgot to tell Twitter what we're talking about. So bear with me. Yes, you are first. Hold on, I just got to put this on Twitter so everybody knows I'm on. What was I saying? Unfair upgrade prices. Prices and first party games launching incomplete. Sorry. All right. So, yeah. We all know like what the unfair upgrade prices are with the whole freaking Ghost of Tsushima, $30 for 3 hours of gameplay, and barely any real like visual upgrade to that. And then the damn news that Halo Infinite is launching incomplete. Okay, so me personally, guys, I'm not going to complain too much about the Halo thing because I've never really been a big Halo fan. So, I mean, I've been reading comments today that are back and forth. Some people pissed off about it. Some people don't really mind. Apparently, Forge and being able to play through the campaign co-op is pretty important to a lot of people. And me personally, the only time I ever played Halo was with my kids, and yeah, we were playing that co-op. So yeah, you know, not having that co-op there is going to kind of suck. Made it. Oh, hey, Cabbage, Delusional Grandeur, Sev. You aren't paying $70 for it, Frog. Yeah, you're right. I'm not paying $70 for it. You get to play this on Game Pass. So that's what a lot of people's argument are. The fact that you can download this on Game Pass and then play that, or the fact that, you know, anyone who plans to buy $60 and not play the game is getting burned though. Yeah. So me personally, I was already planning on just buying it. So the biggest thing is at least they're not going to repackage it as DLC and then sell it to us later, like a lot of Ubisoft and other people do. You know, I don't really mind paying for DLC, but when you get something like Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island, gosh, you know, that kind of burns a little bit because I was really looking forward to this and this DLC today, and I blew right through it. And then, you know, I just started sitting there thinking, I'm like, gosh, man, I can't believe I paid $30 for that. A little bit over 3 hours. I mean, well, I started my save file was 4451. My end time after completion was exactly 49 hours. Yeah, yes, it was really like 3 hours and 9 minutes. If you look at my thing, it's exactly 3 hours and 9 minutes. For me, I think multiplayer and Forge can wait since it's free to play, and co-op campaigns should be their focus since they're charging. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily mean that. I don't really have any strong feelings for Halo either way. Me personally, I would probably end up playing it solo anyways. So I don't know if it would necessarily matter as much to me to not have co-op in there because the only shooter games I've ever played co-op was Halo, and that was with my kids when they were younger. You know, like Halo 2 and, well, Halo Reach or Halo ODST. Yes, it was really. Yeah, it was like 3 hours and 9 minutes, Sev. You know what I want to say on the Sony tax front? People really can't complain if they actually buy the stuff and stop buying it, and they would stop selling it. Yeah, I never in a million years, Cabbage, thought that it was going to sting like that. I really didn't. I woke up and I was playing around with it. Gosh, I could have sworn I was on there a lot longer than 3 hours, but then when I looked at my save time, I was like, "Woo boy, yeah, that does not look like it." Because I was under the impression I was up at like 6 in the morning playing it, but now I come to think about it, I didn't finally get out of bed till like 9 o'clock, and I played till like, what was it, 12:30 or something like that, a little after 12. Sounds like Todd Howard. If you want us to stop making Skyrim ports, stop buying them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the first Halo game, Cabbage, that's actually like looked enticing to me to where I'm like, wow, dude, I kind of want to play that, you know? So I don't necessarily think I'm going to be playing the campaign co-op anyways. So to me, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I mean, oh gosh, dude, I'm actually pretty worried about the Death Stranding update now. That's only $10 for all that new content in the PlayStation 5 upgrades. So I don't necessarily feel as bad about that one because it's only going to be $10. But I mean, and you get all that extra added content with that for $10. So that price doesn't seem that bad to me. What's up, Capella? That one doesn't seem as bad to me as as this Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, gosh, I don't know, man. Like, you did get another island to explore, but it's really small. You did get I mean, I guess there's enough. I mean, there really is enough content in there to maybe get you by. But dude, this DLC was nowhere near as long as the Assassin's Creed DLCs, man. Like, wow. I mean, the Assassin's Creed, the last one, the Paris one, I literally only did the main content. I didn't do anything else, and that took me just like 9 hours or something. It's very simple. Because all the PS fan are sadomasochists. LOL. They love getting punished. Come on, Cabbage. That's not that bad. Yeah. What's up, Jet? How you doing? Did you get yourself your Ghost of Tsushima upgrade DLC? 3 hours fun. It was pretty good. I'll tell you what, man. It was a pretty interesting, 3 hours, man. I did not freaking. We don't care though. We already have Andrew's money. Yeah, exactly. Bro, the DLC is only it's like 3 hours, sir. I looked at my save, and when I first started playing, it was 44.51 because I always do like a save before I start playing the DLC, and then after I'll save it again, so I have that extra save. Dude, it was literally 3 hours and 9 minutes long for all the story content and that. So I mean, there is an island you can explore. I didn't explore all of the island. There was a couple of side quests that I didn't do, but yeah. Going through the regular story because I lost my save. Oh, dang. Yeah. Hey, well, at least your experience is going to be a lot longer. Take your time with it, though, this time. Do a lot of the stuff that you didn't do. I started a new game plus, and I'm going to be going through it again. I'm going to start going through it, like tonight, tomorrow, whatever. I'm going to try to get through it again this weekend. Yeah, I don't know, man. That just kind of sucks that it's, I don't know, $30 just doesn't really sit right with me on this. When you got the Assassin's Creed DLC, and like let's not mix words, dude. Assassin's Creed Valhalla looks just as good or better than Ghost of Tsushima. Even with Ghost of Tsushima being 4K checkerboard now, like Valhalla does look like a better game. But yeah, there's just so many muddy textures in Ghost of Tsushima that, yeah, dude. I mean, like, in my opinion, the story content, like the acting and the character models and everything in Ghost of Tsushima are definitely a little bit are definitely better than like the acting in Assassin's Creed. But at the same time, like like the world is on par, everything else is on par. You played that 12 minutes yet? Jesus, I played a little bit of it last night. Let's see what this said up here. Christian, they lied. They said it was a minimum of 15 hours. If you do everything, Jet, like if you literally do everything, find everything, you can probably get 15 hours out of it. The features missing on Halo launch don't hurt me personally, but no co-op campaign at launch is a big mistake. Yeah, that does kind of hurt it a little bit. I mean, I got it. Why all PS5 games are so short now, so that they can. I don't know, man. That does kind of. I think that I got through Ghost of Tsushima the whole game within like 28 hours, but then I kept playing around with it until I got to about 45 hours, just running around collecting stuff and exploring the open world like I normally do. So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why I didn't just sit and explore that. I did not expect that DLC to go that fast. I mean, I kept myself in the dark. I didn't really pay any attention to anything like that. But I couldn't imagine, like when I got to the end of that, I was like, are you kidding me? It was that short? Like, wow. They lied about the lip sync too. I mean, if they give me some upgraded textures, like in a future patch or something, like upgrade the textures, then I'd be kind of happy. But right now, dude, that kind of sucks, man. That's like, it kind of feels like a bare minimum upgrade, dude. We got a 4K checkerboard, dude. You can tell it's checkerboard. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty checkerboard, man. That's pretty checkerboard too. Than they ever have. So I suppose they meant short and sweet. Yeah, that's true. Huh? We are definitely getting all these 3-hour experiences. Well, I'm on my second SSD for the Xbox now too. And I have 2 of them, and I still don't have enough room for all my games. I wish they would just put out a 4 terabyte one already. Then I'd be a little bit happier. Oh, they said they fixed lip sync. They didn't, LOL. Yeah, I haven't even tried to do the Japanese lip sync yet. Oh, man. Witcher 3. Yeah, dude, The Witcher 3, I've spent a lot of time in that game. So, I mean, I like my open world games, but, dude, this DLC was a little bit underwhelming visually for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was expecting more, and that's me. Overall, though, I have my complaints, but I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, dude. I mean, it is a good experience. Like, don't get me wrong, it is one of my favorite games. I do love the game, but gosh damn, dude, I'm getting a little bit irritated. I don't blame Sucker Punch. I blame Sony, dude. I blame PlayStation for the way they're treating me like a freaking they treat me like a bank card, dude. They just want to keep, taking the money, but like, I don't know, dude. This generation, I feel maybe it is just because I'm so damn spoiled with Xbox. Maybe that's my problem, but I really do just honestly feel that PlayStation is taking advantage of my desire to want to play like high quality games and stuff, and they're like charging me, nickel and diming me is how I feel. I'm like, wow, guys, like I don't get it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing any native 4K. Well, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. I delete games once I beat them, and I'm sure I'm not going back to. See, I have like every now and then I like to, because I buy a lot of open world games, so I do end up going back to them a lot more frequently than I would want to. By the way, Frog, I think Halo might be in trouble. I don't necessarily think it's in trouble. I just think that they want to get it out and they don't want to delay it till 2022, so they're gonna have to just launch without those things, man. I mean, I get it, dude. They need to launch something this year for it. Yes, I do think Scarlet Nexus is worth $35. I did enjoy that game, and you get basically two full playthroughs with that. So yeah, that's a pretty good. That is a damn good price for $35. Halo will be in trouble if you plan to buy it, but if you plan to play it through Game Pass, it doesn't matter. That's true. Speaking of Witcher, do you think that we'll see the update Witcher's character model to Henry Cavill for the next gen game? I hope so. That would be pretty cool. Maybe that's what's taking them so long. They got Henry Cavill in there and they're doing all the motion capture and everything. That would be pretty cool, man. I would like that. How's it going, Mr. Glass? Oh, I don't want to thank all you guys for all your wonderful comments in my last couple of videos. I wonder what the hell they're gonna launch last November. Hell, they were gonna launch last November. Yeah, I don't freaking know, man. I'm pretty I don't know, man. Like, oh, so I was telling you guys how the other day I bought the Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation 5. I totally forgot I already owned it on Xbox. So hey, Book of Also. So I was playing it on the PlayStation, the other day after I got it, and I was like, oh man, this looks exactly like I remember it. And then I put it on the Xbox and it looks all smooth and refined, and like there's not as many the pixels are way smaller. They're not as giant as they are on the PlayStation. And I'm like, wow, man, there's actually a lot more detail in that. So that's pretty interesting. Greetings, Distinctive One. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, you're right, Jet. If it doesn't come out in like peak condition, like, yeah, they probably should just delay it. I don't know, man. I kind of want, dude, I want the Halo for the single player experience. That's the only part of it I want, dude. I don't even really care about the multiplayer yet. I want to play the campaign. And I normally do not play those with gosh dang it, in co-op anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. Glad we both got, we both said not much to complain about. Yeah. I love platformers. I like platformers too sometimes. Actually, I've never played through a Halo ever. Wow, really? I mean, honestly, this will be the first one I played through most of Halo 5. I got to the end where it just started getting a little weird, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. But I like the way that the new Halo looks. Like, it's not out in space. It's like on the Halo ring. So I like that. So I'm going to definitely be playing through that. I probably will download that on Game Pass. And then we might actually be getting that in September, to tell you the truth, guys. Now that they've decided to push that other stuff back, we might actually get this game in September or October. Because now they're saying fall. They are not saying are we going to have the same energy for Halo Infinite we have for Game of Thrones? Yeah, dude. I mean, if the ending is as bad as the Game of Thrones, then yeah, I'm definitely going to be pretty upset with the Halo for sure. Should I get Scarlet Nexus on XSX or PS5? I think the Digital Foundry video basically said they were basically, the same, or it was like performing a little better on plays. I don't know. Yeah, either way, it should be fine. Either way, you should be good. I played it on Xbox Series X, but I could see how maybe the controls would feel better on PlayStation 5. So, I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's parity. So, are we going to have the same energy for Halo Infinite we have got for Game of Thrones? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about I never played Halo at all. We have a few times back in the day, Halo 1 multiplayer, my first video game. Yeah, some people are upset about it. Some people aren't, Jeff. No, for Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, every time you say GOT, I think Game of Thrones. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know how to go about that, because technically you could just download Halo on your Game Pass subscription. With Ghost of Tsushima, you literally got to pay a premium to play it. And here comes Jeff to take a dump on the pool. Same here. Campaign will be played single player, and multiplayer will be there. What's the big deal? Feeding the console war. I mean, me personally, I'm kind of indifferent to Halo because I've never really been a big Halo fan. So I'll let you guys argue this out amongst yourself. I just thought we'd get you in here for to find out how people are feeling about it. Just talking about how Halo better deliver. Yeah, it better deliver. I mean, taking out features that add back to add back later. Probably, I doubt. No, they're not going to charge you for them, Jeff. They are not going to charge you for those updates. I guarantee that. Those are two things that should be in the game at launch. So I doubt they're going to charge them for us like Ubisoft. Yeah. Tales of Arise game of the year now. I don't know, man. Scarlet Nexus is pretty freaking good. So, yeah, if we're going to have to fight between Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus, I don't know, man. That's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to Halo, but one of the biggest complaints on Halo 5 was no couch co-op split screen. It's kind of stupid not to release. Yeah. That does kind of suck, but if we're honestly looking at possibly like a mid-September, early October release for Halo, I think people would be all right with it, to tell you the truth, because they said 3 months for the co-op, and then they're saying what, 3 months for the co-op and then 6 months for the Forge. So, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. They're going to charge for assassinations you watch. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, I really think Halo is a big title for a lot of folks, and no, it's a bigger hitter for Xbox, so it had better deliver. They have had years to make this game. If it's crap, I feel 343 should get scrapped. Yeah, definitely. I'm on the same boat with you there. If they can't deliver, they need to give it back to Bungie and let them deliver. I'm sure they are gonna. Maybe they had like a plan for it, like the co-op thing, and then they had to change it because the balance was off, because it's kind of an open world environment. So, like, I don't know, maybe it's like balancing issues or something that they're still trying to work out. Sure, there are going to be some sort of cosmic microtransactions in the game, but man, welcome to gaming. Yeah, that's true. I think it'll be enough to push Xbox into the future, along with Forza Horizon 5. 2022 will be intense. I don't care for Halo personally. It sucks for the people who are excited for it, though. Sorry to say. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, dude, I don't really have a horse in that freaking Halo race either way, It does kind of suck, but I would rather have the game come out this year as opposed to next year. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, man. I don't see. I mean, like I'm so conditioned in my gaming that like I'm conditioned to expect extra shit to come later. Like I'm just conditioned. All the games I buy always have a DLC or a season pass with more story content down the road, and you can thank Ubisoft for that conditioning because they're the ones that do it the hardest. It's going to be released in half-baked mess, and Halo fans going to accept it happily. But if Sony does that, there would be a riot. Yeah, well, there's a difference, though, Jeff. People don't expect that of PlayStation. They do kind of expect that from Microsoft, though. So if they think they're going to have continual DLC for Halo Infinite, just like Sea of Thieves, I'm under the impression that they're going to make this Halo game and it's supposed to last the whole generation with added content. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise, to tell you the truth. Maybe the campaign, the single player campaign, is good enough, and the multiplayer will be good enough to get you through for 3 months for that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm excited to see what they got. I really am. I mean, we've waited a whole extra year for this Halo to drop. So, yeah, there was like a new horse thing, and then there's like some other stuff. I didn't really have to use them much. So there's like a new charging mechanic with your horse that you can charge crowds down, and then there was a grappling hook and pull thing. I mean, yeah, there's a couple things, but it wasn't like earth shattering enough to where I remember. SSD XPG S70 blade 2 TB. Is this PS5 compatible? I don't know. SSD XPG. Did you look it up on the thing? I haven't heard anything about XPG. XPG S70. Let me look it up for you. I don't think that's gonna be. Who said that? William Barbosa. This looks like a. It should, like it says, it's Gen 4X4 NVMe 1.4 7400 to 5500. Ooh, I don't know, man. I do not know about that. That seems pretty freaking. That seems pretty cheap for. Not cheap, but that seems pretty. The cost seems pretty low on that, man. $159. 2 TB is $329. I don't know about that, man. It says it has the required speeds, but I don't know about that, man. It still looks great. Haptics are good. You got it? See how it lands before we throw shade. If it's shit when it comes out, I'll be here saying it. And has less than 5 hours of story content for it. Just no ray tracing, but it's a native PS4 that was unlocked. It wasn't developed for PS5 at the start. Come on, Jeff. You've been going on and on and on and on and on about them adding all this stuff that's PS5, and then all of a sudden now we're just going to be like, oh well, it was made PS4 or whatever. Like, dude, come on, man. If you're going to justify the $10 cost for half-ass upgrades, let's go all the way, buddy. From what they've shown, Halo looks really good. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. No sore. 8 hours average, not 5. I think the haptics were all right. I mean, they weren't like mind blowing, but they were pretty cool. No, sir, is worth bad, Jeff. Let's go stand in the corner now. Oh, hey, did you hear Soldier Boy bought Atari? Oh gosh, that's interesting. I will see the haptics is good on it. Say should look better after a year delay. If not, then I would assume the worst. Yeah, that's 3,400 megabyte read. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy that freaking SSD, dude. 8 hours average, not 5.7. More if you do side content. Jeff, if you get 8 hours, if you literally get 8 hours out of that DLC, bro, either you really are bad at that game or yeah, I didn't skip any cutscenes. Why would I skip that's the whole point of playing the DLC is for the story. Why would you skip a cutscene? Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I did not do the side stuff. I did one side mission. I did one of them. I did do one of them. But like the other one was so far away from all the main stuff that I just didn't even run over there to do the other one. But the other one was right there. Could be 343 doesn't want to tie up servers with Halo co-op players so they can focus on handling all the demand for multiplayer servers. No, I don't think that's the case, but yeah, it's possible. No, but I didn't rush it at all, Jeff. Like literally, I sat here at my leisure, turned everything off, sat back, and just why would I rush through one of my favorite games out of bias, Jeff? Like Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of last year, bro. Like I mean, like literally, dude, that was the game I was playing the last time I heard my mom's voice, bro. So I mean, like there was no reason for me to rush through it, Jeff. Dude, you got publications that are out there saying it was 3 hours, and my playtime was three hours and 9 minutes. So yeah, dude, that seems about right. I haven't installed it. I'm about to play after this podcast. This guy really said out of bias. I'm not biased against freaking PlayStation, Jeff. I'm not, dude. I want PlayStation to be good and succeed and deliver what they said they were going to freaking deliver. Top quality experiences. Jim Ryan himself said he was going to let the games do the talking for him. And I'm like, come on, Jim. Like, this doesn't look good right now, buddy. People didn't buy this for side missions, Jeff. People bought it expecting more story content. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Frog Boy? Are you still going to get Halo even if it's I am going to download it on Game Pass for sure. I'm going to download it and play a little bit of it, and if I like the way the way the story's going with the Halo Infinite, yeah, I'm probably just going to buy it, man. Like I don't really care about the co-op or the Forge anyway, so that's stuff that is going to get added to the game later, and I don't really care because I'm probably never going to use it, so it's less space on my hard drive at launch. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm kind of happy about it at the same time. I mean, I don't mean to make light of other people's suffering over this, but yeah, dude, I personally am going to be okay with less. Okay, there's pets, armors, weapons, stuff besides the 2 experience. Jeff, I saw the cats. They were pretty cool, man. Like, yeah, dude, like it literally throws all that stuff like right in your face while you're doing the story. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I can run around and look for all the shrines and stuff too, but I mean, my character's already pretty overpowered, so it didn't really matter. You know, do you have the lip sync stuff? The same ones who play God mode. Same ones who play God mode to review games. Yeah, you're right. Well, those are the same people that you freaking say are the best gamers in the world and give us our Metacritic scores. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, those are the people that you trust and love. So, yeah, dude, they're telling you it's 3 hours, man. Those guys, your besties, the one that you freaking scream to the world how great their Metacritic scores are. There's the ones that are telling you it's a 3-hour game, dude. Yep, GameSpot. There you go, man. They're one of the bigger ones, Jeff. Ooh, gosh, how are you going to question that now, buddy? Like it's 3 freaking hours, man. The story content is 3 hours. Have I tried the Legends mode, Jeff? You know I'm not a major freaking multiplayer gamer, dude. Yeah, I did try it back when I first bought it, but it's not something that I go out of my way to continue to play. GameSpot is biased, though. Anyone who critiques anyone is biased. What's up, bro? I'm a mail carrier, always listening to your podcast while I'm doing my route. Thanks for the content. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in. There's new content there too. Yes, Jeff, I know there's new content, man. Gosh, I'm just saying that the story content, the main thing that like really hooks me into that experience was 3 hours. It was 3 hours, man. With side content, yeah, dude, if you go through and do everything on there, you might be able to stretch it to 15 hours, and that's being super generous. But 10 hours, I'm thinking that's probably maximum with everything. Yeah. Hey, you know what? In my defense, though, I did give it a good review and I did recommend it. You know, I mean, like I do recommend playing it. I do recommend picking it up. Like it was a good experience. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. I gave PS credit for game or for Game of Thrones upgrade, adding content. Too damn doesn't. I feel like a fool now. Yeah. I don't necessarily feel like a fool. I just literally feel like I got bamboozled again. Same, I don't care because I never use Forge and co-op as well. A lot of people are complainers about. Yeah, see, I know I've been reading a lot of comments today. That's why I started talking about the Halo thing on this podcast tonight because dude, like the Halo thing for me, like I've never really been that big of a Halo fan. So the fact that it's kind of like an open world-ish game, like that's kind of the games I like in a Halo universe. Like I'm excited to jump in and see what this is going to be about. Like I want to do this. And who is there knows I said and if they're in contact. Yeah, I remember. I do remember Jeff. I do remember Sev saying that. You know, there's been a lot of people that like I'm not 100% against like Sony charging for upgrades and shit, but I mean at the end of the day, like this upgrade, you know, visually wise for me was a little bit lackluster, dude, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit. You know, I mean I wanted better textures, I wanted the game to look better. I mean and like most of the time it does, but I mean you can still see that fuzzy shit everywhere, dude. That damn fuzz K is is I don't know, man. It kind of like breaks the immersion. Like I want the game to look crisp and clean and nice, and it's fuzzy, dude. It's fuzzy. And Jeff, I don't know, man. You probably don't care about that kind of stuff, dude, but I do. I mean, like Guilty Gear Strive, that game looks sharp. It looks freaking beautiful. Like the visuals are there, man. Ghost of Tsushima, not so much. Not so much, dude. It looks like a freaking another one of those Fuzz K games, man. Yeah, dude, it's what I call PlayStation's Fuzz K, man. It's not 4K, it's Fuzz K, and like it bugs me. It does. It bugs me that I have to look at fuzzy ass shit when I spend all that money for a TV, I spend all the money for a PlayStation, I spend all the money for an Xbox, and then they deliver fuzzy visuals, dude. I mean, I just I don't know, man. I don't like it. I mean, you look at a game like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that shit ain't fuzzy, and it looks freaking better than Ghost. Well, I mean, it's not an open world game. I mean, you look at Assassin's Creed Valhalla, definitely a bigger map. Definitely, I mean, the only difference is Ghost of Tsushima's NPCs and stuff do look a little better than the Assassin's Creed. But I would say the main protagonists are pretty spot on, dude. They're like pretty damn close to being like yeah, dude. Like this is not like I don't know. I've kind of always felt that way about the visuals of Ghost of Tsushima, though. Like one of my biggest things when I wanted Guilty Gear is gorgeous native 4K, even though it should. Yeah, exactly. Like Guilty Gear looks pretty damn good. Like I don't, and that's what I want to see when that's what I'm expecting to see when I'm thinking Sony $70 or $30 upgrade price, dude. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna get some. You can play Halo on the hardest difficulty, or you can play it on the easiest difficulty, and the time it takes you to finish the game is totally different. And that's like most games. On a day ticket. Yeah, just bring Sony games to PC. Yeah, exactly. High Busters looks better than anything PlayStation released. LOL. Xbox has too much games. Yeah, I did definitely have to buy me an extra memory card today. Well, an SSD. I got two of these now, man. Oh my gosh. I wish they'd just make a 4 terabyte one so I could buy one. You could say PS5 is premium all you want, Jeff, but it's like Mac versus PC. All you have is brand recognition. That's pretty true, man. Exactly. It'd be $60 and you get better visuals and performance. Yeah. That's the one thing that I really do like about Xbox though, is they really are trying to push for that 60 FPS minimum. And the visuals, I mean, like the visuals across the Xbox experience are going to be pretty good. It's the PlayStation experience where all the PS5 games that are made by first party are going to look really good. And then all the other games, it's going to be another fragmented experience like it always is with PlayStation. Won't be day and date for a bit, but they will come eventually. Yeah, I'm thinking by the end of next year, they should be day and date. Gears 5 PvP maps are amazing. Once PlayStation really starts to understand or see how much money they get from putting those damn games on the PC, dude, they're going to go day and date no matter what. It doesn't even matter. Sony gets a sniff of that PC money. Yeah. Day and date. Epic Store. Did you guys hear the thing about the Epic Store offering Sony $200 million just to put their games on the Epic Store exclusively? I mean, I'm surprised PlayStation didn't jump on that. 5 to 7 games on the Epic Store as exclusives. And I mean, they already did both of those the ones they've already put out, and they've went to Steam and Epic though. PS5 was hyped up so hard it made impossible to reach the standards these fanboys like Jeff put on console. Yeah. I'll tell you what, guys, my expectations for PlayStation 5, yeah, they were pretty unrealistic. I mean, I'm starting to figure that out now. Final Fantasy Intrigade was the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Final Fantasy Intrigade, dude, they're like, oh, yeah, we redid everything and all the textures and shit. And then, like, you don't even walk 20 steps and you're starting to see fucking fuzzy, blurry textures, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Paying for these damn upgrades. I'm glad the upgrade for that was free because I'd have been mad. I'd have been mad if I paid $10 for that damn upgrade and it looked like that. Like, I don't understand. People, you just need to freaking call it like you see it, man. Like, Sony came out at the beginning of this generation and told us we were going to get top quality, better games, blah, blah, blah. And they were going to cost us $10 more and they were going to let the games speak for themselves. Well, yeah, the games are speaking and their checkerboard is showing. Like their checkerboard is showing really bad. Like I understand that Mark Cerny and everybody thinks they created this awesome like cheat with checkerboard, but yeah, that shit looks like crap. The only one that does the checkerboard and really good is Insomniac, dude, with their temporal injection. That looks better than checkerboard. But I mean, they're still making small games too, guys. I mean, I think the map on Ghost of Tsushima is actually bigger than the map on Spider-Man, dude. Oh gosh. And that's pretty bad. Well, I mean, it should be. One of them's a whole island. The other one is a one piece of freaking New York. Oh, PC people getting Xbox games has only made games better for me as I can now play with my friends on PC. Yeah, exactly. PlayStation even knows they have to release games on PC now. They got now they got moist after Horizon Zero Dawn on PC made 250%. Yeah, exactly. LOL, your checkerboard is showing. It is, man. It's fuzzing out through the cracks. I don't like that. Dude, I don't like that checkerboard stuff. Like it doesn't look as good as, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like native a lot better. It looks better to me. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is supposed to be 4K, but the grass still looks like it's from they picked it right from Returnal and put it into the game, dude. Checkerboard rendering. Sev, Chivalry doesn't have checkerboard in it. It's all native, right? I mean, that looks pretty native. It looks pretty good. Just give me, yeah, exactly. Native 1800p with higher resolution textures. That's all I wanted, dude. 1800p with higher resolution textures for Ghost of Tsushima, and I'd have been happy. The damn checkerboard makes everything look blurry in the background, dude. It just makes everything look freaking blurry. only true native 4K gaming experience is PC, and you have to pay up for that. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Sony got into checkers during the lockdown. Yeah, native just looks better, dude. I like that. Chivalry is not native 4K, but it is not checkerboard either. It looks pretty 4K to me, man. It looks like it's filling all the picture pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot of stair stepping, and that's how you can count that resolution, is the stair stepping. But checkerboard just makes everything look fuzzy. It's running an AI upscaling algorithm, sort of like DLSS. Well, it looks pretty good, and it's doing a damn good job, because my Xbox can't tell the difference. I'll tell you what, though, it did look a lot softer on the PlayStation 5 when I downloaded the demo of it. I downloaded the demo on the PlayStation 5, and I was like, oh, gosh, I don't know if I'm going to buy this game. But then I just decided, you know what, let's check it out on Xbox. So I bought it on the Xbox, and I'm glad I did. I like that game. I really do like playing that. Granted, I probably should play it more, but, dude, I get video game anxiety so bad some days. Biomutant is native 4K on Series X. I don't necessarily think it's native, because it does kind of fuzz out too. But I liked it. I liked playing Biomutant with the sharpness turned all the way down. It looked so much better. Curious to see how AMD version of DLSS makes games better on console. I don't know. I told the guys over at Godfall that at Gearbox that I wanted them to add the FSR to the PlayStation 5 version. Biomutant's not trash. It was all right. I played it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty decent game. After I tempered my expectations and started looking at it as if I was a kid or something. Also, Chivalry renders, depending on what setting you play. Are you on performance or fidelity? I didn't know there was a choice. So I thought I'm just playing on whatever it is then. I'll have to look at it next time I jump in there. It's smooth, like it looks really good, and it's pretty smooth, like it's 60 frames a second. It's not dropping frames or anything. Frog, I hope you didn't pay full price for it. What? For I did. I paid full price for everything, man. I did. I actually bought Biomutant full price the day it launched, and then I also got free code for the PlayStation version from the developer. So I got 2 copies for the price of 1. So yeah, technically I didn't pay full price, dude. I paid $30 each. Damn. I paid half price, man. I got 2 copies of it. I got it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. And we should be getting next-gen enhancements on it pretty soon. You are on the upscaled Series X enhanced version of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on I'm on the Xbox Series X version of it. It's not even that bad, Jet. Did you buy it, dude? Biomutant's actually kind of fun, man. In its own little weird way. I mean, that last boss is kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah, it was pretty fun nonetheless. Now I was tempted, LOL. It was all right, man. Xbox was counted out by the competition, but not there. But now they're causing a stir and rising to the top like fat. Yep. Yeah, you got to I mean, like, Xbox is really doing it good right now, and PlayStation, they're squandering all their goodwill, man. All the stuff that they did last generation, they're squandering it, man. They're throwing it right away. They don't even care. I don't think they appreciate. I don't feel appreciated as a PlayStation fan. I really don't. I feel like I'm a damn bank card to them. They just keep charging me. And then I saw those reviews and that gameplay. Jet, it wasn't that bad, man. It was actually kind of fun. Think about it as something that you would play like when you were a teenager. If you were like 15 years old, you'd probably think Biomutant's pretty cool, man. Like, honestly. And that's kind of the way I had to go into that game and look at it, is like I'm a younger guy. And yeah, dude, it actually turned around. It wasn't too bad. Chivalry 2 is a live service game also, so the work never ends. I like that. I like how they are continuing to support that game and bring new free content. It is good. Yeah, I think you would like it, though. I liked Biomutant. Haters be damned. Yeah, if you could get Biomutant at like half price, I would definitely pick it up. I would definitely pick it up, man. Always a new bug, glitch, exploit, or artifact fix. Hey, man, I'm just happy that in the loading screen, the helmet's not floating around anymore. Actually, the loading screen's changed. Now there's a chick on the front of it, too. Waiting for Biomutant to drop on Game Pass. Yeah, it'll probably... I don't know. It's a THQ game, so that might happen. That might not. We might be getting a next-gen upgrade for MX versus ATV all out pretty soon, man. I was chatting with their community guy, and he gave me hope. He said almost. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Oh, my gosh. The only thing I don't like about this Xbox freaking memory card thing is the fact that, well, no, it's pretty easy to unplug and install, but I got to find a way to label these. I'm going to have to label them year 1, year 2, and then buy one every year. Oh my gosh, man. This is getting pretty bad. When we found out Dragon made a comeback in Chivalry 2, we slaved to make sure it didn't get out of hand, and it took 3 weeks of crunch to fix the physics to deny Dragon. Oh, that does not sound fun. If it doesn't, then oh well. I have more than enough to get through. Yes, you do. Dude, Game Pass is an amazing experience. I can't believe how much value the Game Pass actually has. I squeeze as much value out of Game Pass as possibly can. And there's a lot to be had. Imagine this, dude. Every 6 months, you just buy a 1-month subscription to Game Pass, and you gorge on as many games as you can in 30 days, and then you cancel your thing for another 6 months. And then if you got on there every 6 months and started playing these freaking games, man, oh my gosh. Or if something like came out and you like really, really wanted to play it, and you know, you just pay the $15 and play it. Like, Game Pass is an amazing value, no matter how you look at it. Whether you're subscribed to it all year long, or you just do it on a month on a month that, you know, good games that are launching that are coming to it. Yeah, dude, that'd save you a lot of money just right there to only have to pay $15 to play those games. When I did buy another heat sink today as well for the 2 terabyte hard drive I'm going to get eventually. This one looks kind of cool. It's nice and small, so it'll fit in that PlayStation 5. This one's a whole enclosed one, so when I buy that bigger SSD, that 2 terabyte or 4 terabyte or whatever I'm going to freaking eventually get, because I'm not going to spend the extra $80 or $90 for one that's already got a heat sink on it. That just doesn't make any sense when this was like $13. I don't have Game Pass. Don't really need it. I buy my games. I buy a lot of games too, but there's a lot of stuff on Game Pass that you could try, Mr. Glass. Like all those games that just came out, like 12 minutes, and what was that other one? Lemmings or what the heck was the name of it? I downloaded that one too. Like you're like an energy thing and you jump around and stuff. Not all games are worth owning to me. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I just want to play the games once and then not own them. I don't know, man. Like maybe I'll get back to that, but I don't know. That was just one of the things I hated so much when I was younger, that, you know, I had to rent everything because I didn't have any money. So I had to speed beat them and being able to just buy them and play them at my leisure now is so much better. And Microsoft or Game Pass still kind of gives me that feeling that I got to hurry up and get through the game. You know what I mean? So at the same time, like it's like a blessing and a curse. I wouldn't have bought it, but I got to beat it and then delete it. Yeah, like I liked that. I did like the medium, but at the same time, like it wasn't a game that I was ever going to play a second time. So, or ever go back and play it again. So yeah, I was pretty cool. I was okay with letting it go. Not all games. Yeah, some game like most of the games that the developers are like updating and stuff. They're giving us like next gen upgrades for free and stuff. Like those games are definitely worth owning because they're going to continue to deliver value. Even just an upgrade to the visuals makes the experience better, I think. Like Ghost of Tsushima, like it's not a. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't have buyer's remorse or anything like that, but I do feel like this constant, nickel and diming us for stuff is getting a little out of hand when it comes to PlayStation. I really don't have time to play more than I buy. Yeah, 860. Whew, man. In the past 6 years, I probably got about that many under my belt too, but only for the last 4 years I've started buying them digitally. So now I have like 500 and almost 600 games digital when I used to just buy them and trade them in. Also this, I buy my games. Argument seems like I have more money than you think, and I bet I make more money than most people in here, and I have a Game Pass subscription, so I don't get that argument. I just like to own my games. Like I just said, Free Beckers, shit, I'm late. Don't worry, we still got like a whole nother hour or more. You missed a lot though. You missed a freaking lot. You missed so much good conversation. I think we lost Jeff. Like Jeff was just done and wanted to go play the game. I don't blame him though. Like, I mean, yeah, dude, jump on that Ghost of Tsushima, get it done, and then come back, because I mean, we could probably stream until he's done beating the DLC and he'll be back in like 3 hours. We'll see you in a couple hours, Jeff. Gosh. I do buy a lot of games. I do. I mean, Game Pass has definitely saved me a lot of money because I have quit just buying every single thing that looks if it's on Game Pass, then I download it first, and if I like it, then I buy it. But I have kind of been trying to save. I've been trying to watch my money a little bit on buying games on the Xbox because who knows when that $70 PS5 game is going to drop and I have no other way to play it but buying it, because that kind of sucks. Jet, you laughing at me again? Are you laughing at Jeff for taking off to go play the game? Why would I buy a game that's a permanent feature on Game Pass? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well, I mean, think about games like Forza 7, dude, that's leaving Game Pass. I mean, granted, you can buy it right now for $10 if you really want to have it. And I think $10 for the Ultimate Edition of Forza 7 is an amazing buy for anybody that needs a racing game to keep them busy till the next one comes out. Ooh, not talking about you, Frog. Or try to make some kind of moral grandstanding over it. I kind of now that I have this YouTube channel, I kind of feel obligated to buy more games too, though. At the same time, like I feel obligated to put my money where my mouth is for the most part. Yeah, Furry Becker, the story content is 3 hours of gameplay, like 3 hours of gameplay. Yes, 3 hours and 9 minutes to be exact. I decided to keep all my games digitally this generation instead of fishing them and trading them in quickly. Now I get to take my time. Yeah, and that's kind of where I was at with it, Mr. Glass. I was so sick and tired of going out and buying them games and then losing half my money when I trade them back in. It's like, why would I want to pay $30 for this game? You know, why would I want to pay $30 for that experience just to, I mean, $60 to lose $30 when I could just buy it for $60 and let it sit there on my Xbox for the rest of its life? Like, if I go back and play it again, cool. If not, I mean, I'm still getting more value out of that. Oh, yeah, I do recommend it though, Furry Becker. I mean, it was a good experience. I did appreciate it. There is a whole new island that you can explore. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it eventually, but yeah, at the end of the day, like the story content, like I thought it was gonna be like 10 hours, 10 to 15 hours. Because that's what the average DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla's bid for half the price. $20, you know. I see. So he's a completionist kind of guy, achievement hunter. No, not me. I'm not one of those guys. Forza 7 Ultimate Edition is 20 bills actually, and ending in it's $20. I thought it was $10. I thought I saw it for $10. Yeah, $20 is still not a bad deal. I definitely do recommend picking that up, even if it's $20, man. For the Ultimate Edition, you get so much content for that. I mean, yeah, that is a pretty good deal. Gonna go play some Darksiders Genesis. See y'all later. Darksiders Genesis is pretty good. I like that game. I bought it when it first came out. It was pretty cool. Have fun with that. We're gonna miss you, but we do want you to play games and have fun. I just really thought that Ghost of Tsushima was going to take me longer to beat today, and now I'm just on one because it didn't. So now I'm just I don't know, man. Like I'm not completely mad about it, but I'm mad about it. If that makes sense. I need to freaking organize my memory cards so I can get more on each card. Try to just fill them up the best I can. I know it kind of like hurts. It hurts performance if you fill them way too full. So trying to leave them about 50 gigs empty. What about you guys, man? Like, is anybody in here completely freaking heartbroken that Halo Infinite is going to release half-baked? Well, not half-baked, but incomplete. I need a spicier title, don't I? Everybody hit that like button, right? Everybody that's here. So, I mean, let's get back to this. I mean, I haven't played Ghost in a year, so going through it again isn't so bad. Yeah, I'm going to be starting. I already started my my new game plus, and I was working on that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Forza games have a heck of a lot of content. How they do. I think it's a good one. I think Ghost of Tsushima is worth a second playthrough for sure. So I'm definitely going to do that again. Ooh, I don't even know what to start playing, dude. I get that so much, and then I'm sitting there looking at the screen, and I'm like, gosh, dude, I can't decide what to play. Well, let's go see what's in the store. I buy another game. I've done that a lot. A lot. And then I'll buy a game and I'll try it for 10 seconds, and I'll be like, by the time it's done downloading, I'm like, man, I don't even want to play that now. I want to play something else. So then I'll go back and look through all my games again. Then I'll go back to the store. Dude, it's gotten bad some days. Some days I'm just And then I'll end up not doing anything for the rest of that day, not playing anything, and then I'll just binge watch after spending like another, like buying a couple more games, man. And then, oh, dude, I've got so many games that I do not even. I got more games than Game Pass. I really do. Maybe I should loan all my games to Game Pass so that they can have more titles. Oh. Oh, wow, man. This oh man. So Ghost of Tsushima, the upgrade prices. I don't know if Sony should continue charging upgrade prices going forward. GTA 4. I know, huh? Oh, dude, I had to create a section on my Xbox homepage to make it easier for me to decide which one I want to play. It's hard sometimes to pick one to play. Gosh, it is. It gets bad, guys. I'm not even joking. When I feel that way, I just watch a movie or a series that I've never seen. I know, with all the freaking with all the because my TV's got like Disney Plus, it's got HBO Max, like all the things on it, so I can just pick them with the controller. What is it? Vudu, Netflix, Prime Video. Yeah, like all of these, I can just click on them and watch whatever I freaking want, dude. Yeah, I should just start watching more movies. I think everybody does that, man. We all got more money than time, and being older, like you just want that good experience. That's why I'm the most disappointed with Ghost of Tsushima. Because like literally, dude, it was like 3 hours, man. My Steam library is full of backlog. I know. I mean, like those sales, dude. The sales get me every freaking time too, man. I'll go through the sale and I'll be like, oh, I ain't bought that one yet, and then I'll buy it, and I'm like, why did I buy this game, dude? It wasn't. If it wasn't something that I wanted to buy when it first came out, like why would I want to buy it later? I don't know. That's a lot of the games I buy on sale are games that I bought, at the beginning of last generation that I had bought on disc and traded in. So I have been going through and like replacing all the games that I'd already been through and stuff too, if they were good, the ones that I had to trade in. But that kind of sucks too, because if they don't get an Xbox Series X or S update or a PS4 Pro update, then they just kind of don't look that great. But I'll tell you what, man, playing Assassin's Creed Unity on the Xbox Series X with my upscaler and my TV and auto HDR at 60 frames a second now is freaking good. Heartbroken. No, just a little disappointed that after an extra year, they still have things that aren't done. Yeah. Yeah, that really does kind of suck, man. It should be launching in all, I mean, with everything complete, like it should be, but I understand too, the decision to not be able to let it not happen. And then yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, they need to put this game out, and they need to quality test it and everything and get it out to us as soon as possible. And then they need to just focus on getting the rest of the game, because this game is going to be supported for the rest of this generation. That's the plan with it. So Halo Infinite is going to be our Halo for the next easily for the next 5 to 7 years, man. No GTA for me, bro. I lived that shit in real life. My hood in South America was GTA City. Living there was insane. So happy I moved to Europe. Nice, man. Oh yeah. I never see, that's the thing. I never really got into Grand Theft Auto just because of all of the crime and stuff. I never really found that too amusing. But GTA 5, I really do kind of like playing that game. I like the open world, the better open world for that one. I think GTA 4 was probably okay too. I wish they would, if they're going to remake one, they should probably remake that and expand the map and everything. I'd really like them to make a new Midnight Club, or at least completely remake the Midnight Club Los Angeles. That would be freaking way cool. If they redid that whole game and like rebuilt like the whole city from the ground up with the cars and the freaking and the actors, dude, it would be so good. I think that game would be so freaking good, and so many people would buy it. They could make a ton of money on that game. They could oh yeah, dude, they could make so much money on that game, man. With Need for Speed suffering like it has been lately, yes, they could make a lot of money on a new Midnight Club with a realistic city and licensed cars with upgrades and the same story. Like the story that they had in that game was actually freaking pretty cool, man. Oh damn, I lost my memory stick. Oh, yeah. But all right, man. I'm gonna let you guys get back to gaming. I'm gonna jump back on this Game of Thrones. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna jump back on this and start playing some more. I'm gonna try to get through this weekend. Try to see if I can get myself to stay engaged for the whole weekend on Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna really try to explore the crap out of this game this time and make sure I see the whole map. So try to find all the I don't know. I've never really been like a big hunter for everything Game of Thrones. Oh damn. Tubi is a free movie app if anybody's interested. Yeah, I think my wife has that too. She watches a lot of the TV apps and stuff. Yeah, I'm really gonna try to get down on this game tonight. I mean, I was playing it most of the morning, so yeah, I just wanted to get some stuff out on the channel tonight too. Maybe you'll be getting some more Ghost of Tsushima videos from me over the freaking weekend. I don't know. See, I don't know if I want to do that either. Dang, I don't want to beat that horse too much. I'd rather just pick on PlayStation. Should I just make more mean PlayStation videos this week? It seems like those are the only ones that people like to watch. I know, I need to keep busy. I really like that game, and I really want to go through it and like really, really experience it. Now that the 4K, I don't know, man. I like the 4K, but the fact that the shit still looks blurry sometimes, man, it's really kind of like irritating, to tell you the truth. I don't like that damn checkerboard. I don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah, that's meta. I feel like every time I make like good Xbox videos or negative PlayStation videos, that's when my channel grows the most. So yeah, I might just have to take this channel more toward the Xbox thing. I don't know if I want to do that though, man, because I still am gonna buy and play PlayStation games, and I don't know, man. That's just where things are leaning, you know. I mean, I don't know, because I want to grow, I want an audience, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, I don't want to just crap on PlayStation, you know, something that I've loved my whole life, just to freaking just to grow my own selfish needs. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem cool. I do like Xbox a lot. I don't necessarily have to bash PlayStation to like Xbox though. Yeah, I don't know. But like, I'm that kind of person, dude, that like PlayStation does something I don't like, I'm going to call them on it. You know what I mean? I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to express my displeasure with it, you know? So yeah, keep bashing Sony. Come on, Jet. Don't encourage me. And when I do bash Sony, guys, it is coming from the heart. It is coming from a place where 10 feet up. Yo, what's up, man? No Frog, did you see the Black Myth Wukong trailer? I did. I've been watching that for like the last 3 years now, so I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking this game's never going to actually show up, and that's pretty disappointing because like we've been seeing stuff on this for what, 3 years now? It's been a while. I think it might be what you're looking for. I'm definitely going to pick it up when it comes out. Yeah, make some PlayStation vids. They make my brother mad. I get to laugh. I love bugging my bro. Some PlayStation videos, some angry ones. I don't know. If I keep bashing Sony, then freaking then Griffin Gaming is going to come for me, you guys. He's going to come for me. It's going to be like, oh man, there's this dude bashing the freaking PlayStation. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah. Sony dude, but I'm not totally delusional. Yeah, I know. I mean, you're still here, and I've said a lot of negative things about PlayStation over my last 5 months. So, yeah, it takes a lot to still be here. Like, I don't know. I feel like if people like really open their eyes and start looking at PlayStation for what it is, they would kind of see through the facade that yeah, PlayStation is good, but at the same time, the snow effect looks amazing, shows some potential. Yeah, I did watch it, and now that it's on Unreal 5, it does look really, really clean and really crisp. There's a lot of detail. I mean, I'm definitely looking at this game, and I definitely want to play it, but oh man, now that he's just moving to Unreal 5, I mean, yeah, dude, that's going to be at least another 3 years before we get this game. I don't know. And it's going to be a lot harder to optimize now. I don't know. I don't want it to come out at 1080p. That's the thing, you know. I want the game to look good. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if high fidelity and yeah, dude, it's not going to look good because we've seen the way the loading times on Ghost of Tsushima are instant. Pretty instant. Like it fades to black and then it fades right in. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, I think Stalker 2 being UE5 might delay that game another year. I don't know, man. Like I don't mind the UE5, but at the same time, oh boy, I do not want 1080p. Like if you guys have seen Godfall at 60 frames a second, the lower resolution really hurts the visuals of that game, man. And I can't just sit there and look at the pretty game at 30 frames a second, man. I just can't do that. I need that higher level of visual fidelity for me. I don't know. 1080p is, yeah, it is disgusting. It's pretty freaking terrible. I don't know, man. Like if these games start coming out at like 1080p, 1440p, like for the rest of this generation, I am just going to buy a high level PC and play them all on PC, man. Like I don't know, dude. I cannot go back to 1080p. Not after seeing what I've seen, man. There's no way. Would you rather take 1080p ultra graphics or 4K medium settings? See, I don't know, man. If I've never seen ultra graphics, then I'm going to be okay with the medium settings. I mean, my bottom line for visuals this generation would be Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 60 frames a second. Yeah, exactly. 1440p sometimes does look. It depends, man. Like the closer, like if you're, yeah, some 1440p doesn't look good. PC is for geeks. I know, man. I don't know. Like I said, dude, getting into the whole PC ecosystem right now is like, oh my gosh, it seems so daunting because there's a lot that I don't know, man, and I'm probably going to screw it up. And I don't want to have a geek squad on speed dial. One baby step at a time, guys. One baby step at a time. No, I'm just joking. I wish this card would fit in the PlayStation 5. Or my other card would fit in there. Well, have a great night, everyone. I'm out here. Yep, I'm out of here too, guys. I'm going to go freaking play some more Game of Thrones or Ghost of Tsushima or whatever you want to call it. Just going to have some fun with that tonight. I might actually just go back and grind the freak out of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, dude. I might just grind the crap out of Zombie Hall. See how far I can level my character up. That seems pretty fun. It's probably the best zombie game you'll play ever. Just sitting there in the zombie hall, in the very first hallway when you first get in there, just sitting there, kill the dogs, and then everyone. Jeff is off playing. Jeff is off playing Ghost of Tsushima now. He went and got it from GameStop, so now he can see what we're talking about. Dude, if that guy gets on here tomorrow or next time I get on and starts freaking complaining about how great it is, I'm going to be like, Jeff, are you freaking blind, dude? Like, clearly the game is fuzzy still. Like, it still has fuzzy moments. Like, I don't, like, oh, man. Yeah, you guys wish Jeff a good night. I like Jeff, dude. I do. I appreciate Jeff coming and supporting the channel and everything. It was 3 hours, 10 feet. Yeah, I was being really generous with that. I figure you probably could stretch it out to about 5 hours, but yeah, dude, it was like 3 hours and 9 minutes. I looked at my save after I made that video and I was like, wow, dude. Yeah. I got on at 44:51. That was my playtime on my save before it started that. And then my save after I completed it was exactly 49 minutes. So I believe that is 3 hours and 9 minutes of playtime. Jeff is almost done finishing the game. Yeah. I guess if we go for another 20 minutes, he'll be back. I don't know. He said he was buying it from GameStop. So he probably, unless he still had a save, unless he bought it before when it first came out, still had a save and loaded up his save and then was able to get into the game. I don't know, man. He might have to play the whole game again if he didn't. Well, I guess he would have to download his save to his PlayStation. I guess he could. Yeah, he could probably still salvage a save on that. So, yeah, if he still has a save, he might be able to get on there and get through that. And I want him to. I want him to see how long it takes. But we all know he's going to try to stretch it out as long as he can now. He'll get on and be like, dude, that took me like 50 hours to beat. It was like 50 hours. You really did rush it. I'm like, dude, how the hell do you rush 50 hours of content in 3 freaking hours, bro? I mean, if that was the case, I would have been able to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 in like 3 hours, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Damn Jeff, dude. I like that guy, but he is like, he either really, really loves Sony to the point where like, oh yeah, I don't know. I like Sony too, but not that much. Not when they're selling me like I used to feel like I was getting a good value out of PlayStation stuff. Nowadays, I don't know if I'm actually getting that value. I mean, maybe it is because I'm biased, that like Xbox is treating me so much better. So I'm putting more time and effort into Xbox. But at the same time, like if PlayStation games and stuff are so freaking great, shouldn't they be able to just pull me away from whatever the hell I'm doing every time they drop one? Like you would think that was the case. Jeff will probably mow all the tall grass with his katana to stretch out the game. Yeah, spend a lot of time in the menus, huh? Oh man, gosh, I don't know. See, and in this DLC, it kind of has your horse there a lot. So a lot of the traveling, where in the main game, I never really rode my horse. I just ran everywhere I went. So that definitely took a lot more time. But it just seemed like every time I needed to go somewhere, my horse was there. Or if I was with somebody, my horse was there. So that does make traveling a lot faster. So that probably sped up my gameplay just by being on the horse. But I mean, they put a horse in the game for a reason. So I don't know. And the horse in that is definitely faster than the one in Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah, it definitely gets you moving a lot quicker. You probably mow the tall grass, cut down the bamboo forest. Now that would be pretty cool if you could cut down those freaking bamboo forests. That would be freaking pretty amazing. Oh, all right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go play this game some more. I need to make sure I was giving Jeff the right time. You guys have a good night. I'll probably get back on tomorrow if I'm not too entrenched in that game. I just need to find something more, some more stuff to talk about. I'm running out of stuff to talk about, guys. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow or something.